Well, I definitely wasn't expecting rain tonight, but I probably should have checked the forecast because it has been cloudy all day in San Diego. So it's SDFC versus Kansas City tonight. I was not expecting such a big turnout. It's way before the game even started, and there's a lot of people here, probably because it's kids night. Kids night, I wasn't sure what that really meant going into it. I knew they'd have some kids activities before the match at FanFest, which we did go to. They even had a band of kids playing, and man, they were killing it. They're called the Noodles. They were playing all sorts of hits and doing really, really good. Guitarist, a singer, drummer, and someone on the keyboard. So super impressed. My wife and I are actually kind of tearing up listening to them just because we were so impressed by them. I actually got to meet the singer of the band's dad. He gave my kids some stickers. Super cool guy. So shout out to you, Travis. Thanks for introducing yourself. But otherwise, I mean, they had all sorts of other kids activities like they normally do at FanFest. And then once we got into the gate, they also had airbrush paintings as well, which could be anything from like pandas by the zoo to SDFC related things. My boys both got one. They absolutely loved it. The people were super nice. So shout out to Temporary Mistake because they hooked us up and were super cool. I am also in a new section tonight. So I'm going to be in section 102, which is the first time I've ever been on the north side of the field, which is right next to the supporter section. Super excited to see what it's going to look like from here. I will make it to the supporter section eventually. I'm not quite ready to do it yet because I'm still bringing my family to the games, but if I ever come to a game solo and I have a chance to, I'll make it over there to see what the experience is like. But I am excited to see the game from this side of the field because I've never been on the north side, and I'm just excited to see the supporter section up close because they always kill it and they add so much energy to the stadium. It's one of my favorite things about going to these games is listening to those guys. Also for kids night, they didn't just have the kids activities at the front, they also have a kid announcer, a kid DJ, all sorts of stuff like that. It seems like they're really including kids on every aspect of tonight's match, which is super cool.
Let's go, San Diego!
So honestly, a very non-eventful first half. If you would just bear with me for a second, I'm going to vent a little bit about these seats. I got these seats because they're front row seats, and I was just trying to do something special for, you know, me and the wife and the kids, just to enjoy this game since it's kids' night. They're front row seats, section 102, right? So I expected to be able to see the field pretty well. Unfortunately, that is just not the case. Actually, the seats that I got in my last video in section 120 were a lot better. They were actually a lot cheaper as well. So really the main issue with these seats is the fact that, yes, they are front row. There's a very good view of the goal on this side of the field, but there's also a very large and intrusive staircase right in the center of my view, which is really unfortunate. And what makes it even worse is for a lot of the game, there's a security guard standing there just basically to prevent people from getting down that aren't supposed to. So these seats were more expensive, and I feel like I'm just struggling to see the game. It's even worse trying to get footage for the game. Most of the clips I'm taking, as you've probably already seen, have these big metal railings in the way. So I would absolutely not recommend getting front row seats, at least in this section, section 102. Even like 1 or 2 rows up, I think would be a lot better than this one. So avoid that. Again, big bummer. But otherwise, again, pretty non-eventful game. 4 shots for SDFC, 3 for Kansas. So not much has happened. Hopefully we get some more action in the second half because SDFC will be playing on this side of the field. And I did want to mention, really the only benefit of sitting in this section where I am now is we're able to make a little fort for our kids so they could sit under the seats under a blanket. Absolutely love that. So that's really the only good thing going for us right now. Honestly, I think the best part about these seats is the fact that I have such a good view of the supporters section. It's honestly been hard for me to stop looking away from the supporters section and watch the game. I think part of that is because the view isn't the best, but also just because being up close is so much fun. They're super loud, and I can actually hear more of the lyrics now. I speak a little bit of Spanish, so I'm starting to understand and be able to sing along a lot better now, especially compared to the opposite side of the field where I couldn't hear it very good at all. So shout out to the supporters section because, man, you guys are killing it. It's so much fun watching you guys. It's almost just as fun as watching the game, to be honest.
I get it.
Thank you for attending tonight's match. Rice and Bacon is located in the purple near the northeast side of Snapdragon Stadium. Thank you for attending tonight's match. And Alex Nevada saying Arriba San Diego FC. Have a good night, everybody.
Well, even though that was a pretty disappointing end result, I will say that getting 1 point and a draw is still better than a loss, and we aren't on a no losing streak now. We went into this game with 3 consecutive wins, so maybe we lost a little bit of momentum, but we didn't lose, which is a good thing at the end. The second half was a lot more exciting. I would actually say probably the second half of the second half was more exciting. Once they first came back, it was kind of the same as the first half, but something clicked, and I think it may have been the moment where Chris McVeigh just decided to take the ball and do a long shot from way outside the box, which was a really close call. But as soon as that happened, everyone in the stadium got really excited, and I think that the players did too, because they started playing more aggressively. We had all sorts of corners in the second half, which was really exciting. Got to see Dreyer and Willie and all sorts of players like that really up close. Speaking of Willie, there were a few substitutions in the second half of the second half that definitely changed the energy of the game too. Those included Willie, Tomas Angel, and Milan Ilowski. So those guys, once they came in, fresh legs, they were doing a lot of exciting things, and it just seemed like we were getting really, really close, but they just could not get it in the back of the net. And speaking of Willie, we do have a new exciting announcement for our sticker store, sdlife.co. We do have a new Willie sticker that my wife completely designed on her own, and we will be selling that as of probably when this video goes up. So make sure to check that out. I will say the moment of the game for me was when the ball came over and basically I was able to catch it and throw it back into the field. That was fun. I've actually been telling my wife ever since we first started coming to the games that I did want to catch a ball. So at least, even though I didn't like the seats, I was able to do that. And that's not something I've been able to do before. So we're heading home now. Just make sure you don't get seats in the same section that we did.